Hey everybody, it's Anita Foster with the Arlington ISD. We are at Bowie High School today making our round of trips to celebrate our employees like Miss Jennifer Edmondson, who we just rudely interrupted your classroom and appointed you our Teacher of the Month for high school. How are you feeling right now?
Very excited, but also a little, the camera got closer, nervous.
So when we came in the classroom, you saw the camera, you saw Dr. Wertz, your principal, a bunch of people you've never seen before. What was going through your mind?
What is going on?
And when they told you that you get Teacher of the Month?
Very excited. It was awesome to hear the kids' responses. So it just reinforces what we do.
We could not agree with you more, and I'm going to talk to Dr. Wertz about that here in just a second. But our principal is here, our very proud principal at Bowie High School. This is Lee Jones. I know you're proud today of your teacher. Tell us why she was selected as Teacher of the Month.
First of all, I've had, the opportunity to see her grow over the last 7-8 years. We hired her as a TA, and now she is the department leader of our SPED department. And like the kids said, she does a great job of connecting with them, and she's a huge advocate for our students here at Bowie High School.
We saw it when we walked in your classroom. You never know when you ask students, tell me something that you love about your teacher. The responses are really varied, but today was really, really exciting.
Yeah, the students were shouting out right away. I love how they call you Mrs. Z, and they said that you advocate for them, you're always there for them, and then one student specifically said that you will stay no matter how long it takes until they understand the concept that you're teaching. So we really appreciate you. Thank you for your commitment to these students. It means a lot to us, but I know it means even more to them.
And for all of us at Arlington ISD, it is great teachers like you that make our students successful in the future. A lot of people are considering education as a profession. What would you say to someone who is thinking about whether they want to do what you do all day?
It's basically the impact that you have on someone's life. You never know what anyone's going through or the support they need that they may not be getting at home. So as a teacher, it's just being able to support them to make them successful in whatever they need to help them grow and get them ready for life, to go to college and everything.
Well, it was obvious when we were in your classroom that you've done that with these students. Mrs. Z, we heard that from everybody. And it was really, really good to see the engagement and the love that our students have with you. So thank you for all you do. Principal Jones, thank you for all you do. And Dr. Wertz, we're going to make another stop here in just a minute. We'll see. We're going to surprise someone just like we did you, coming right up. And here we are at Williams Elementary School, where we have just surprised Erica Tyler. We burst into your classroom with all smiles, and you were like, what is going on?
It certainly was, on pajama day, no less.
No, pajama day is a day we can see that everyone enjoys at Williams, and your students in particular in your classroom were really happy for you. What were you thinking when you saw Spence with the camera and the superintendent and your principal?
I had no idea what to expect. I definitely was not expecting this, but I'm very honored and I'm just very proud of myself and to be a Williams Wrangler.
Well, you have done an outstanding job, which is why you are the Elementary Teacher of the Month. Your proud principal is with us. This is Chandler Garcia, first-year principal here at Williams Elementary, so welcome to the Arlington ISD as a principal in our district. Tell us why Ms. Tyler was the perfect choice for Elementary Teacher of the Month.
Ms. Tyler is currently one of our level leads for 5th grade, and she not only supports her team, but she supports across our campus. She really shows us what a leader does, and she's able to lead her team to success and her kids to success also.
And we saw it inside your classroom because the kids are all engaged, every single one of them, and they all had such fun and nice things to say when you asked them, Dr. Wertz, what they love about Miss Tyler.
You could tell how much they love you. They actually said that, how kind you are and how committed you are to their learning. So just thank you so much for all that you do in Arlington. You said you've been here 11 years. We're looking forward to 11 more at least, and sincerely appreciate you and hope that you enjoy your holiday.
And what would you say, Ms. Tyler? You've done this job for 11 years. We know it's a difficult job to be a teacher. What would you say to young people who might be considering this as a profession?
I would say definitely go for it. It takes a lot of patience, but it teaches you a lot. It is very a humbling experience, but it is a very fulfilling experience. I do leave here feeling like I have made a difference, and it is always nice to see like my older babies come back and tell me that they remember things that I said and did for them, and it's just it's been a whirlwind of a career, and I love it.
Well, we are definitely appreciative of you and everything that you do, Principal Garcia, for leading your teams so that they can be successful, just like Miss Tyler. So congratulations. Teacher of the Month for our elementary schools. All right, we've got 2 more stops to make. So Dr. Wirtz, in just a couple minutes, we're going to bust into someone else's classroom and see what kind of disruption we can cause. We'll be right back. Here we are in our transportation department, and we are celebrating Tomica Gray as our employee of the month out of transportation. Now, you were busy serving breakfast, giving out raffle tickets, or whatever y'all are doing this morning. You had a whole group of people together. And then Dr. Wirtz comes in, your supervisor, me. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah, I just looked. I'm like, okay, they finna do an announcement about something. Then he came towards me. I was like, oh, God, I'm going to make me cry.
And Dr. Wirtz told you that you were the district employee of the month.
That really got me. I was like, oh, wow, out of all the people out here in the district, that's a lot of people, and they picked me.
We did pick you, and it is truly an honor. Now, you've been in transportation since when?
February 13th, 1996.
1996. That's a lot of years in our transportation department. Tell me what you love most about this job that makes you want to keep doing it day in and day out.
The students, my coworkers, I mean, everyone in the district was just really warming and just touching, so I just had to stay.
Well, and I know the students love you too. You're one of the favorites. Dennis Johnson is with us. This is your supervisor here in our transportation department. What makes Tomica stand out amongst all the others?
Well, Tomica is always willing to help, and she's just really helpful. She's a part of our team that onboards our new people, and people like her out here, and they respect her, and she's just a great employee.
Well, she is a great employee. Dr. Wirtz, you got to meet Tomica today. You've seen her before. She's been in videos that we've done. Yes, whenever we need a bus driver for a video, we always reach out to Ms. Gray. But what did you learn today about her?
How much that she not only loves her job, but how much others love her. One of the things that I mentioned to you earlier this morning was how important transportation is. You are the first face that our students see when they come to school every day, and the last one they see when they go home. So thank you so much for pouring into your job. We're glad you've been here all these years, and we hope you'll stay for many, many more.
Yes. You are appreciated. Now, what would you say to other people who were looking maybe to do a job like yours and they wanted to come to Arlington?
Come out. We are hiring. If you want to drive a bus, we do train you. If you want to be an attendant, I train you as well. You're so welcome to come out. Come out.
Tomica will be your trainer, and truly couldn't be trained by anyone better.
That's right. Absolutely.
Well,
Tomica's a great trainer.
We appreciate you very much and all the work you do to keep the team running. Now, I know y'all are making bacon and eggs this morning, so we're going to get out of the way because we are, and pancakes too. Well, maybe we'll stay a little longer, Dr. Wirtz. I don't know. But just congratulations. You are so appreciated here in the Arlington ISD. And so we've got one more stop, y'all. One more surprise to make today. So stay right there and we'll be back in a flash. Here we are at our very last stop of the day. We are at Young Junior High, and we have just surprised Carol Vu as our Junior High Teacher of the Month. How surprised were you to see a huge group of people come into the library?
I was very surprised. I was shocked. I was it for me or for my kids in the library?
Well, it was for you, and so when Dr. Wirtz told you that you were the Teacher of the Month for all of the junior highs in Arlington, what went through your mind?
I'm like, that's not possible. This is my first year teaching English. I'm like, wow, it's such a pleasure to be acknowledged.
Well, it's obviously maybe your first year, but not something that has gone unnoticed. Yolanda James is with us, your assistant principal here at Young Junior High. Tell us why Ms. Vu is your Teacher of the Month.
Ms. Vu is our Teacher of the Month because she is so phenomenal with her students and the staff, but she, as the students told you, she's so understanding and patient with them. They can ask any questions, and she helps them take that deep dive into learning. She taught one of our technology classes last year. She's transitioned to ELAR and is amazing. She's doing an amazing job at it.
And I think that was something that we saw when we were reading over your materials. You spent 16 years teaching technology, and this year, your first year in English language arts. What was that transition like for you?
I was really scared, but at least I knew I came to a department that's willing to help me. And Ms. Lundeen comfort me, say, hey, you're going to do great. And just her acknowledge that I'm going to be great at my position teaching English, it just made it easier.
And look at you being recognized as the Teacher of the Month. Gary Holycross is also with us today, and I know you're a fan of Ms. Vu as well. Why do you think she was selected for Teacher of the Month?
I think once again, it's her flexibility. A good teacher can teach anything no matter what the content is. And going from a technology class to a core content class seamlessly, good teachers know how to get students to learn, and Ms. Fu has been able to do that phenomenally this year.
And you're not the only one that has made changes this year. Our interim superintendent, Dr. Stephen Wirtz, also moved into a new role this year. So you can relate what it's like for Ms. Vu to have moved from something for 16 years into a whole new area. So Dr. Wirtz, tell us what you observed and heard from students about Ms. Vu's change.
Well, it's exactly what was said, how understanding and patient you are. And I think one of the things that's fascinating about classrooms is it's not just about the learning, it's the environment that you create for the learning to happen. And you can tell that you've created a place where people feel safe, where they feel cared for, and they were eager to talk about that when we met with you. So thank you for all you do, and we want you to know how much we sincerely appreciate you. And I'm glad you're an ELAR. You're making the level of reading possible for kids.
And it was so fun because we didn't know you were in the library. And so we're walking by, and all of a sudden Miss James said, whoa, back up, back up. I saw her in the library, and you were in reading with kids, and they were working on projects. It was really great to see. For you, what does it mean for you to be a teacher? You've chosen this profession for all these years. Why?
I chose to be a teacher because I wanted to make a change, and I want to make sure that education is something fun. So, and just being someone to show to the kids that, hey, there's people out there that actually truly love you and appreciate everything you do. Just try hard. Whatever you do, it will happen.
Well, you do it really well, and you're holding some appreciation that came from EECU Credit Union. Stephanie, you follow along with us on all of our Employee of the Month visits every single month without fail. Why does EECU want to invest in teachers?
Well, we were actually started by a group of teachers, so almost 90 years ago. So we just love to honor and appreciate the awesome staff at Arlington ISD.
Appreciate EECU. We appreciate all of our great teachers like Ms. Vu, our Employee of the Month, like we met at our Transportation Department. And we appreciate all of you for your support. This is going to be our last video from our Employee of the Month visits for the year, but we'll be back in January where we're gonna just celebrate a whole new group. But for today, thank you all for joining us. We wish you the happiest of holiday seasons, and stay safe and well, everyone, until 2024.